Behind every driver, though, is a crew team making sure the car is gassed up and the tires are changed, and they do it in just a few seconds. Skylar Henry went to North Carolina to see how it's actually former athletes taking a larger role in those pit crews.
If you look away too long, you might miss it. Gas in the tank, new tires, all happening at breakneck speed.
Everybody has their position, and everybody in their position has their specific job.
That's what NASCAR pit crews crank out during a stop at each race.
How quickly are you guys moving?
I'm changing 4 tires in 8-9 seconds. Dumping, at least 16 gallons of fuel in the car.
Jeremy Kimbrough is a tire carrier for Trackhouse Racing. He was part of driver Shane Van Gisbergen's big win last month in California. But Kimbrough's road to lucky wheels was unexpected for him.
You can plan out your life and it can go out completely different.
8 years ago, Kimbrough pivoted to pit road from the gridiron. He spent 2 years with what's now the Washington Commanders of the NFL.
After the league, I didn't really know what I was going to do, so this opportunity presented itself.
Had you even been a fan of NASCAR? Did you go to a race?
Nah, never would have thought that I would have ended up in NASCAR.
He's not alone. The majority of NASCAR's pit crew members are actually former college or professional athletes.
The NFL is fast, but NASCAR obviously is faster. How long did it take for you to get acclimated to the speed of the sport?
Probably about like my 4th year, but it took me a while to kind of understand what is a good routine for me.
And that routine begins at practice. For Team Trackhouse, that's 3 days a week, even watching film.
How close is this to real-time action?
For me, it's pretty close.
But his ride to this level may not have happened if not for NASCAR's Drive for Diversity program.
On 3, focus. 1, 2, 3, focus.
Philip Horton is the pit crew coach. He trains men and women with diverse backgrounds interested in motorsports. Horton is a former athletic trainer in college sports and with the NBA's Milwaukee Bucks. Horton has brought in 175 athletes that make up nearly 10% of NASCAR's pit crews. Those athletes start training here at Rev Racing. Brianna Daniels joined in 2016, the same year as Kimbrough. She used to play point guard at Norfolk State University.
I never watched NASCAR a day in my life, so I'm like, what? Like, I play basketball, I'm a hooper. But I was willing to try something new.
I told her too, you could possibly be the first African-American female to actually do this.
And she was.
We're following Ray Black Jr. on the track right now, and he will have Brianna Daniels, who will be the first African-American tire changer to pit a Cup car tonight on this car.
It's important to Daniels more come behind her.
I'm going to continue being a voice of the sport. Hopefully, more opportunities open up for women.
At what point did members of the pit crew go from being mostly mechanics to athletes?
When I got into the sport in '98, it was all mechanics, and they did a heck of a job. What they didn't have was the ability to perform under pressure because they weren't used to doing that, and that's the separation. So we found it easier to train athletes to learn a little bit of the mechanical side of it, then have mechanics become athletes to become performers.
You going next?
So I gave it a try. Daniel showed me how to change a tire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
But the way that you're hitting it right now, it's
too
not
hard?
Do it.
Or it's
too hard.
I don't know.
It's soft.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Good job.
There it is. Whew.
How was that?
Oh.
My sweating.
Boy, that's pressure. Tell me why you love it.
I love the adrenaline it gives me, the adrenaline rush. I'm still an athlete, being able to compete at a high level with my teammates, just running and jumping in front of moving cars.
Is the love the same as far as the football and the NASCAR?
Yeah, it's still the same. It's just a different kind of love.
And for both athletes, it's full speed ahead. For CBS Mornings, I'm Skylar Henry in Concord, North Carolina.
That is pressure.
It is.
Could you do it?
I would try.
You're an
Shout out to
athlete.
Skylar.
You're a former athlete.
I
know.
I think I could do it, but you can't change a tire. You said, or you done it once?
I've changed a few tires.
Was the toy standing there with her arms crossed?
Timing you? Come on, 4 seconds. Let's go.
That's some high pressure stuff right there.
It is.
That was pretty cool, man.